Welcome to the Trading Lounge, where I try to take $1,000 to $100,000 as fast as possible as a rookie day trader. We started this account back in December. It's been a few months now, and it's been kind of chugging along. We've had some ups and some downs. We've been sharing that here on YouTube, and we're going to share it again today. Yesterday was a no trade day. We're going to talk about why that is and the trade that I thought I probably should have made yesterday. And then today we are green, which is awesome. Not that much. I thought we were going to be red, but we're green, thankfully. Let's get into it. Today, first off, for those of you guys who've been like following me for a while now, you know that I've changed what I've used quite a bit. Started out in Thinkorswim, then went to Webull. Just struggled a little bit in Webull, been contemplating moving back, but I have started to find a home here with this combination to where I might stay with Webull a little bit longer than I thought. Now, I don't like how Webull fills, meaning it doesn't do any type of, like, that I know of, liquidity sweeps, doesn't really average anything out, where TOS, Lightspeed will grab some shares above, grab some shares below, grab the shares at your price, and you'll get an average. And I don't really see that happening in Webull at all. And some days I'm not happy with where it filled me, and some days I'm really happy with where it filled me. So, because it does have decent enough price improvement. But this setup I have right now, where I've got these TradingView charts. So this is my 1 day chart. I'm sorry, yeah, my day chart. This is my 10-second, my 1 minute, and my 5 minute. And I really enjoy using these charts from my Day Trade Dash Where Trading setup. So this is the scanner that I use for the most part. There are some other scanners that I do use, but this is the primary one that I use. And it captures most everything I need. It's got this great running up scanner, so things hit the scanner, it's like bling, 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 and I'm like, oh, okay. I'll go take a look at it. Sometimes it can be too much, but you know what? It is what it is. We got this high cap scanner right here. Small cap high of day. I got a lot of adrenaline flowing right now. And then we get low float top gainers. Right now I have the after hours top gainers going as well, and I will check that. So we are still in the trading window, so I'm going to actually pop over and just check and see what that does. WHLR. So what we got here? We got low float, hard to borrow. Now what I'm doing is looking at the spread, which is still not great yet. And I'm looking at the volume and the tape. So right here, see this? The tape is not moving. We're getting the alert that the price is going up, but there's no movement on the tape. So there's no action here, and that's fine. I'm on the right stock. Yeah, I'm on the right stock. We'd see the tape moving down with a bunch of stuff going on, and we'd see some volume start to creep in, and there's just nothing going on here. So there's a chance I can make a trade here while we still have a little buying power. So we will see. We'll see if that pans out. But anyway, I've really liked this setup that we have going on here because these charts are tied to when you just saw it. So I clicked a stock. So basically, right here, say on this running up this high of day scanner, which is what was just kicked off. If I click it, I'll click a different one just so you guys can see. And let's switch over here. You'll see these charts. So this will switch to PRHI, switches over. Everything I need is right here, and I'm going to switch over to this real quick. RBNE. And let's see, I kind of want to minimize this. So now we're checking the stock out to see if we can get anything going here. There's no news for this, but it's a fossil fuels stock, so the catalyst could be what's going on already in the world. And I'm not really seeing where I would buy this right now. There was a little pullback right here. Some volume is starting to creep in, but not a ton. I think I'll hold off. And let's see. The daily chart's got me up to 918. I don't know. We'll take a look here. Hold on. We might have something here. Let me just make sure I got the right stuff here. Waiting for volume to creep in. A little bit more volume here. I'm not really feeling this at the moment. So it's already at its high of day. And there's room on the chart right here to $9 on the 200 EMA. Doesn't mean it'll go to $9 by any means, but I don't know. I'm tempted. I need something else though. So we got this pullback right here. I need another pullback of some kind. Like we get another one of these with some volume, I might get in there. Taking a look. Not feeling this. We've got some volume creeping in though. Positive MACD, volume's creeping in. And I'm just waiting for I'd love to get in here, but I'm waiting for a 1 minute candle pullback. Here's a little pullback right here. There was a pullback right there on the 10-second chart. Just want to make sure that I'm set up to be able to buy this if it does something froggy here. 362, 62. Waiting here. I don't think this is going to be it for me. I'm waiting to see if there it goes, 372. But again, like I'm waiting for a 1 minute candle pullback. Here's one here, 370. I don't think I'm going to get it. And this is kind of what's been happening as I've been waiting. We're going to talk a little bit about that today. But there's a 10-second candle pullback right there at 370. So technically if I wanted to and I was going off that, I could enter in here if this candle at any point goes above 370. So I'm looking here and I'm basically looking here. Now that I know 370 is my mark, I'm looking there, kind of going between there and there to see if it's going to go above 370. And this, I'm not going to buy it because I'm going to wait for the 1 minute candle. Let's see what happens. 369. There's 370. So could buy right there. And let's say I would have bought there at 370. What would have happened here? See if we'd have made our 10 cents. Looks like we would have made our 10 cents here. Let's see. 377 is the high there. 375. It didn't pop up immediately, but I think it's going to make it. And just based on what I'm seeing, there it is, 380. We would have made the 10 cents right there. I'm going to probably mute these alerts because I don't think I want to make a trade live unless it's like a doozy. Like, see, you can look at these pullbacks. So here, pullback, here, pullback, here, pullback. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can get a true 1 minute candle pullback, which would be right here at 380. This is going to have to come up quite a bit to go to 380, and we'll follow the rule set. If it pumps up here, we'll buy it. So we got this red candle coming down. It's less volume right now than the green candle, than the before it. And I don't think this is going to be it. So now the red candle's more than the green candle. So we have 380. The top of this candle is 380. But I don't like, I wouldn't normally go in on this. And we are green today because this red candle is more than the green. We want the red candle to be a little bit less than. Doesn't look like it's going to happen, but 381. Let's just take a look if it's going to happen. We'll just give this a minute to see. If it does go above 381, I might enter, but it's got to climb up 20 cents in order to make that happen. So I don't really know. We'll see. I don't think it's going to happen here, folks. But it would have been cool if I could have taken a trade live while I was recording the video. So not technically live, but you guys know what I mean. And all I'm doing is looking at the 1 minute chart. My eyes are peeled right here, right now, to see, like right now, this high, this candle is 368. So now we've got this new candle forming, 368. So if the next candle opens and rises above 368, technically I could get in. It wouldn't be the perfect setup because of the way the volume is working out down here, but we're going to give it a whirl. 368. We'll see if anyone else is paying attention here, or anyone else is going to pump in on this volume. I'm not thinking so. 368. Give me 368. 368. There's a little buy volume here and some more sell volume. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 368. I don't think so. I don't think so, folks. Okay, what I'm going to do then is I'll leave them on. I'll leave them on just in case. Maybe I'll just turn them down a little bit more. Hold on a sec. Alert volume. We'll turn them down a little more. And if it becomes alarming and we can't trade, not a big deal. So let's get into the trades that we made today. Just jump right into that. Yesterday's trade was actually a no trade day, but I wanted to trade a stock, Turb. And this thing opened up, let's see here. This was today, close here. So right here, where are you at? Right in here. Yeah. All right. So the problem is that this stock hit the scanners and it ripped up here. Looks like from 70 cents to like $1.30, and even went a little higher up here to 155. But this is the section where I saw it right here. Now, as you'll see, there's no 1 minute candle pullback. And by the time it did this over here, which would have been a decent entry, I was already moved on to looking at other things. But what I was looking at was right in here, right there, is HH, which is about $1. This is climbed up here, and then this candle opened, and we had this pullback right here. And this is where normally, if the market was in really good conditions, I would have taken this trade as this candle then ripped up past this blue line and kept going. But I'm looking for a 1 minute red candle pullback for the most part, and I just didn't see it, depending. But that's mainly what I'm looking for. I just didn't see it here, so I didn't take the trade. And I kind of wish I would have taken the trade, because this is what I saw on the 10-second chart actually for that day. Let's pull that up for you guys. Right here. This is what I saw on the 10-second chart. These are beautiful pullbacks. So it starts here, you get this nice little like pullback right here, climbs up, pullback right here, climbs up, pullback right here, climbs up. That's what I was watching. So I was trying to get in like right in this little zone, right here. And I was seeing these on the 10-second chart, but I'm trying to wait for 1 minute chart confirmation. Is that the right way to go? I don't know. We'll find out long term. I've definitely missed a couple trades, but it saved me for sure. There's definitely been some trades I've seen where if I would have taken the trade without that confirmation, I would have been hurting. Okay. And so didn't take a trade yesterday. And then today started off pretty hot. Today was like yesterday. What's interesting about yesterday is that we have what's going on, the conflict in Iran and kind of around the Middle East there, which is affecting oil. So Sunday I checked in and I saw that oil futures on Sunday night were up, and just like the S&P 500 and Nasdaq were down. And so I was just kind of, and like even leveraged ETFs, bear ETFs against like the SPY were moving up. So I'm like, we're gonna see the stock market kind of retreat a little bit while some of these oil stocks and energy stocks might go up. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just thinking out loud, right? And so I marked off some stocks I was trying to pay attention to. I mainly got from a couple different YouTube channels and my Discord. And I said to myself, they might pop off at like 1 o'clock in the morning, PST. Maybe I should get up. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get up. That's for a very expensive stock. We're not gonna do that. And I ended up waking up at like 2 a.m. and I look, and most of the stocks had ran up a bunch at 1 a.m. I'm like, I wish I would have made that play. But as I started paying attention, a lot of movement was happening on some of these oil stocks. But I'm not used to that happening in the morning with no catalyst in the moment. It's a worldly catalyst, right? But so stocks were moving, but I'm not used to, I was forced to kind of have to learn certain setups, like cup and handles and like, I don't know, and like, I don't even know the names of all these things. So I was learning kind of during the day, like what I was looking for. I didn't even know what I was looking for, because I have no news article or no instant like volume that's happening for me to go off of. And so the pullbacks weren't happening the same way. I'm like, okay, so that's giving you context for today, because yesterday I didn't make a trade. Today I'm like, I'm not messing around. I'm on fire. And so I started on the Roth account because there was a bunch of stocks this morning that just didn't fit the profile for this account. So for this challenge account, we want low float, anything under 20 million, preferably anything under 10 million, definitely under $1 million. Love that. Priced under $10, closer to $5. And then we want some kind of catalyst. Most of you are going to probably know that's the Ross Cameron warrior trading kind of thing. And that's what we're following for this account. And up until recently, it's been working really well. But when the market cooled off, I've really struggled and lost some money. So I'm learning how to manage that, right? And so I started on the Roth account, and we were green. I had one losing trade on the Roth account today. The rest of it was green. It was on fire. And then I take this first trade of the day on this account, which was TMDE. And this actually showed up. It didn't show up on the actual scanner here as far as on the running up or the small cap scanner. it was just sitting. I think it's still sitting there. TMDE right here. It was sitting on this scanner, this low float top gainer scanner. So I had my eye on it, and it was peaking a little bit yesterday as well. So this is a stock that I knew was on my list. And so today, this morning, where are you at? That's today. Here's the morning. This is what was going on this morning with this stock. Where did it go? Right here? Yeah, right here. So yesterday, and this was someone in my Discord who's like been trading for many years, said that these stocks yesterday, they were all just dipping and ripping. Just you know, I don't know what they call it. I forget what it is, but just comes up, swings back around, comes up, swings back around, always testing the high. And so when I logged in this morning and took a look at the stock, I was paying attention to the stock. This is what I saw in this stock. You know, I'm like here. It's doing it this entire way, right? And so this is actually where I traded it right here. And I said, okay, well, when I see this happen again, I'm going to try to see if it'll test this high of 430. And so I start to see it climb right in here, and I get in right in this zone right here. I see it peak at like 424. It pops down to like 420, and I get out. I got it for like a 12-cent profit, made 12 cents per share, and I made $14 on that trade. And I got out because I passed my 10 cents, and I saw it kind of hit my trailing stop where I added 2 cents. And I was like, all right, we're green today. Sweet. Then I didn't really see much of anything else that I wanted to trade. And so for some reason, I decided that I was going to trade, probably because I was feeling good. We're green on the Roth account. We're green on this account. I'm like, I'm going to finally get a green video out. Why don't we do something uncharacteristic of this account and something we're totally not strong at and trade as soon as the bell rings? So I picked a stock, TPET. Is that right? Isn't that the one we just did? No, I just typed it in. Yeah, TPTP at the bell. So here's what it did in pre-market. So in pre-market, it started the morning at, I don't know, what is this? $1. It went all the way up to $2.20. So it had already done its thing, but as you can see, it came down, came back up, and it kind of kept doing this multiple times, testing VWAP, going over VWAP, testing VWAP, bouncing back, clearing VWAP. It came down right before the market opened, and I'm like, okay, let me see if I can. You can look at this chart, you can kind of tell like we're in some trouble here. So here's the line right there. Anything left is the pre-market. Anything right is after the market opens. So normal trading day. And so I see kind of like same thing I traded earlier on the first account, where we've got this. I'm hoping that this thing's going to kind of curl up. Now, I'm not going to curl that much. It's not going to curl that much past that in that moment. But so, right, I'm watching this happen. I probably should have got in a little early. And then this candle opens right here, and it immediately goes above this candle, and I buy. There's no 1 minute candle confirmation. Again, I don't know how to do that stuff in the regular trading day, and I'm still learning that. And so I was just kind of hoping for momentum. This, honestly, is the first time that I felt like I was gambling in trading. I felt dirty after I made this trade. I'm not even kidding you. Because I was green, and then we made this trade, it climbed up, but it didn't climb enough for me to take a profit. As soon as it dove back down, I got out right away. And I'm glad I did, because it went from $1.98 down to $1.58 in under a minute, and most of that happened in 10 seconds. That's how fast it can happen. And 3 weeks ago, I don't think I would have got out fast enough. But now I'm really trying to respect my stop losses. So I got out. Now, I mean, if I was more seasoned, would I have maybe taken another trade right here on the dip and maybe try to get this on the way back up? That would have been kind of cool. But no, I'm not. That's not me. Not yet. I'm not great at like trading any kind of dips. So I don't know. I think my win rate at after the bell rings, I haven't checked it. I should check it, but it's probably under 50%. But before the bell rings and after the bell rings, it's at 70%. So I don't know. It's something I want to work on. I think I was messaging the folks in Discord that I really want to work on it, because there's like 10 people in there who are always very active during the trading day, and they're making great money and they're doing wonderful things. And I kind of just want to learn from them and grow. And so I think what I'm going to do is not trade during normal hours on this challenge account. Just focus on what I'm supposed to be focusing on. shut it down. And then it's hard because there are some stocks that run up right when the bell rings, and just switch over to the Roth and learn and hone those skills during that time frame, and then go back to this account if I haven't used all the buying power in the after hours session. So anyway, that trade happened. I lost $17, so I'm down $3. And I actually made another video. I had a video already made. It's currently 4 p.m. and I was going to post it, but I got a chance to get back on my computer this afternoon, and I made a green trade that put me in the green. So we get to do a green video today. We had 2 winning trades, 1 losing trade. This red trade right here there's no reason for me to take this trade. I mean, there's nothing beautiful about what happened here. And I just didn't feel, I felt out of sorts, didn't feel comfortable. I shouldn't have done it. I just shouldn't have done it, you know, and I was really frustrated with myself. And I was only down $3, but that's not the point. The point is I just shouldn't have taken the trade. Like, I'd rather take a trade with a setup that I have preconditioned to take, and then have it just go wrong, right? That's the idea. I don't know. So, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there for sure. And then, so the other stock that we traded was, and I'll just pull it up in here, see if we make this a little bit easier. Yeah. This was DLXY. I caught this one perfect timing. Now, I wouldn't say perfect by any means, but what happened here, I'm looking to see if I can just visually remember what time it was. I can't, so I got to look at like a 4:54. Was it here? I think it was right in here. Yeah, it was this little slot right here, I think. Is that right? 4:54? Oh, that's 5:54. Right here, I think. Where are we? Where was this trade at? 4:54. 52. I don't think I wrote this down right. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Where did I make this trade at? Let's go take a look. One sec, guys. DLXY right here. We got in at 2:54. And this is saying at 16:54. Right? So we're going to pop this open. Where was that? Right in here. Huh. Okay. Oh, is this little dip right here? 54. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Is that right? Wow. This is interesting. DLXY, 54 to 62. 54. Did this go to 62? Oh, I got out a couple minutes later. Okay, yeah, that's right. Okay, 1 second. So, yeah, that's what I did right here. That's where I got in. Okay, here we go. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. NPT. Let's open it up, folks. This one's been kind of hot today. NPT, we're going to pull it up. And it's not a whole lot of volume here. I thought I had this marked off, actually. I don't. Over 1348. There's some buying going on here, but not a ton of volume. We will hold on. 254 on the average price. Okay, we'll skip it. And we'll go back to what we were doing. DLXY. Pop that open. Oops. Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah. So right here. So when I got on, this had already all happened. And I'm like, oh, well, I missed it. That's unfortunate. But it is what it is. And then this happened right here. I saw this happen right here. I'm like, well, let me see if I can just get in for a little bit of a scalp. 1654 is what it said. I'm looking at what this was. 254 was where this closed. This other one closed at 236. Man, I don't understand. This was a good trade too, and I'm trying to figure out where it was. Why am I lost here, folks? 1654, 1657. 1654. Oops. To 1657. Oh, I got it right here. There we go. Okay, that's starting to make more sense. So I was looking for a 1 minute candle. After this happened, I decided I was going to looking at the scanner. After this happened, I decided I was going to do 1 minute candle pullback. So this came back. Oh, it ripped. It ripped, folks. NPT. There it goes. Back. Here it is. It's ripping right now. We got not a lot of volume, though. Let's take a look at the spread. The spread is 20 cents. Oh, double top here. Is that what that is right there? Oh, it's for the daily chart. I'm gonna sit here for a second. We might have to re-record this video. Because if this can pick up a little bit of volume. No, it's just not enough volume. It should be taking. The spread just got tightened right there. Oh, seems like a really bad trade. But 13, this is blue sky technically up here. I mean, I'm going to watch this because some magic could happen here at this price. I really want to enter in this, but it's very risky. That's a 40 cent spread. It needs a lot more volume. How come I can't see the volume here? There we go. So on this daily chart, the top of this thing is right here at over $13, and we're over that. So technically this thing is a blue sky, which means it could rip pretty hard if all of a sudden it got a lot of volume. And right now I'm not seeing it. Now they're talking about it in the Discord. There's just not enough volume here. I would love to be able to make this trade for you guys right here. I'm ready for it. It has to. I don't want to just do it to do it though. I need to see like this thing go up by like 25 cents, 50 cents, 75 cents. It needs to move. I don't think it's going to happen because we've got quite a bit stacked up here on the ask right here for this time of day. Let's see. 470, 474. I'm just not seeing it. This would not be a great trade for me. I don't know, folks. I don't know. I don't think this is the play, but I don't want to miss it. We're going to hang out. We're going to hang out because what can happen here is all of a sudden it can go up like $20. I'm not kidding you. It can go up fast. It just needs a little bit more volume. Not a little bit. It needs a lot more volume here, a little bit more attention. So it's low float right here. Right there, low float. I don't see anything that says it's easy to borrow or hard to borrow, so I'm not even sure what that would mean. Normally we'd see one of those. Maybe it means it can't be borrowed against at all. I have no idea. There's nothing on the daily chart, so there's no 200 EMA because it's a recent enough IPO, and I'm just not seeing it. So that's technically a first little pullback, $15 right here. $15, but we don't have any of the volume. It's just too late in the day, 4 o'clock, but I don't want to miss this. We're going to just hang out for a split second, and what I can maybe do is cut this video out. Cut part of this video out. I'm not seeing this move. I don't think it's going to move. And that's okay. So I think what I'm going to do is, so we can finish up this video, is turn off the alerts over here, just so we can do it right here. There we go. So the alerts are off, and that's fine. I would love to have made that trade, but I just don't think it's in it. Anyway, real quick, we'll finish up this topic here of DLY or DLXY. Now that we remember where it is, right in here. Yeah. So this candle moves up, and then I'm like, okay, if I get a red candle pullback and a 1 minute candle, 1 minute candle over 1 minute candle pullback, I'm gonna go. So this candle pulls back. The volume on it is less than the candle before it. This one opens. I can't remember what it went down a little bit or up and down. I can't remember, but it did go over the top of this, so I bought. And then I held it because it never dropped below my stop. And I got out at over here at on this candle right here is where I ended up getting out once I hit my profit target or close to my profit target, and got out. And good thing I did, because that was pretty much the end of the move. I got in late, and I felt like I was maybe even on the backside of the move as it was kind of coming in right here, but I got an opportunity, sniped that up for a $15 profit, which put me up $11. So on the day, we are up $11, which feels like a win. I still have quite a bit of buying power left if something was to take off in the next 30 minutes or 15 minutes when I'm supposed to go pick up my kiddo. Let's take a look at the data. We started the challenge back in December with $1,000. We doubled it really fast. Thought we were something. We're not. We lost quite a bit of that money. But we are still up $793. We are on day 40. We've done 40 trade days, 41 winning trades for a win rate of 71.9%. And hopefully we can slowly creep these things up, maybe make a couple of really nice trades to get us out of this big drawdown we're in. We've got to figure out and how to manage getting out of this drawdown safely, effectively, and try to get this account going in the right direction again. I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful day, that all of you were green, and we'll see you tomorrow.